Hi everyone, welcome to channel Qtomation. In last session, we have started with git reset command. We have already seen we can use git reset command to revert changes from staging area that we have seen in our previous session, where we can add the files from working directory to staging area by using git add command. And if you want to revoke those files from staging area, we can simply use git reset command on that file. That already we have covered in our last session. Today we will see one more use of git reset command, that is on repository level to revert or to undo the commit. So for example, we know the git flow, right? So from working directory, when we create the file, we add those file into staging area first, and from staging area we do commit on that file to local repository. In real-time project, you will do multiple commits. So whenever you are committing the staging area changes to local repository, you will do commit 1, commit 2, commit 3, and multiple commits will be performed. And sometimes, let's say if you want to revoke those commit, we can use git reset command to revoke the commit on local repository. So we can undo the commit from local repository. So for that we can use git reset command. So by using git reset command, we can undo the commit, and there are mainly three types of git reset we can use depending on where we want to revoke the changes. Now for example, we can only undo commit on repo level but keeping staging area and working directory unchanged. That is git reset hyphen soft mode. So what exactly is soft mode? So let's say when you have added the file in working directory, you have added that file into staging area, and then you committed that file to local repo. Let's say you have committed multiple files, file 1, file 2, file 3 into local repository. Now by using git reset, we can undo the commit. Now there are three types by which we can perform the undo action depending on where we want to make changes. For example, if I want to undo only the commit on local repository, just pay the attention. If I want to undo only commit at the local repo level without touching staging area and working directory files, that we can do by using git reset hyphen soft command. What it will do, it will basically revert, or it will basically undo only the commit on local repository, but the files in staging area and working directory will remain unchanged. It will not make changes in staging area and working directory file. So those changes will remain as it is in working directory as well as staging area. So that is the first type, git reset hyphen soft mode. Now another mode is default mode, or we can say mixed mode. In mixed mode, we can undo the commit on repository level, but along with that, it will also make changes in staging area as well. So whatever changes were there in staging area, those changes will also unchanged. Right, so those change will also get reverted. For example, in mixed mode or in default mode, let's say you have done some commit, and if you want to undo that commit, it will perform undo of that commit, and along with that it will also unstage those changes from staging area as well. So in previous, that is in soft mode, only the commit will be reverted. In soft mode, git reset hyphen soft mode, only the commit will be reverted, but files in staging area and working directory will remain unchanged. Whereas in git reset -- mixed mode, it will undo the commit, and along with the commit it will also make, or it will also undo the changes in staging area associated with that commit. It will also make changes in staging area as well, so those files also be reverted. That is the git reset mixed mode, or we can say it is a default mode. Even if you don't explicitly add -- mixed in git reset command, by default it is kind of a mixed mode only. So by default it will consider mixed mode, and it will undo the commit on repo level as well as it will undo the staging area as well, but it will keep working directory file unchanged. That is mixed mode. And third one is hard mode -- hard mode. Git reset -- hard. What it will do? So it will undo the commit on the repository level. It will also undo the staging changes, and it will also undo the working directory changes. So it is kind of a very dangerous command because it will undo the commit on the repo level. It will also undo the staging area changes and also working directory as well. For example, if you have added file 1, then if you have added file 2, and if you have added file 3 from working directory to staging area, and in commit 1, let's say you have added file 1, in commit 2 you have committed file 2, and in commit 3 you have committed file 3. And if you want to undo this specific commit 3, and if you use git reset -- hard command, what it will do? It will remove that file from, it will undo that specific commit from local repository, and also it will remove that file from git staging area and from working directory as well. So from all the three places it will do undo operation of that specific commit related changes. So these are the three type, or we can say three modes of git reset command. So in today's session we will see the first mode, that is git reset -- soft. And what it will do? It will undo only the commit. It will undo only the commit on repo level. So it will basically, it will only undo the commit on repository level, but it will keep staging area and working directory files unchanged. That is -- soft mode. So now, so what this command will do is git reset -- soft will undoes a commit. It will undo a commit while keeping the changes in the staging area. It will not touch staging area and working directory file. It will undo only the commit on local repository level. And it is useful in situation where if you have realized, if you done some specific commit from staging to local rep, but then you realize that commit was premature and that commit need to have some changes. So how we can adjust those changes? We can simply use git reset -- soft command along with the commit ID, and it will revoke that commit from local repo. And then you can again make changes in staging area, and you can commit that file one more time. So in such situation this command is useful. And these changes, so by using git reset -- soft commit ID, after using this command, changes will not be revoked from staging area. They will remain as it is. So it will only revoke the commit from local repo, and you can simply again make changes in staging area and you can commit again to revert that undo. And for that, if you see, if you want to reset, this is the basically syntax: git reset -- soft, and we need commit ID. So for this three type of git reset command, we need commit ID. How we can get the commit ID? So whatever number of commits you have done in your project, by using git log -- one line, this command will give you all the previous commits happen, right? So along with that, you can use that specific commit ID if you want to revoke the changes from Git repository. So we will use, so for example, if you see this example, let's say there is commit 1, commit 2 and commit 3. So every commit will have some ID associated with it, that is commit ID. So if you have added files in staging area, let's say in commit 1 you have added one file, in commit 2 you have added new file, and in commit 3 you have again added some file 3. So commit 1 is having some ID, commit 2 is having some commit ID, and commit 3 will also have some commit ID. And in this example, if you want to discard all the commits after commit 2, so first commit, second commit, third commit, and if I want to revoke this commit 3, now if you see commit 3 is the latest one, I want to revoke this commit 3. I don't want this commit 3 to happen. Once I have already committed the commit 3, I want to revoke this commit. Then what is the command I will use? Git reset --soft id2. And id2 is nothing but commit id of commit 2, because whenever you want to revoke the commit, let's say I want to revoke commit 3. So in this command you have to provide the id of the commit which happened just before that commit. So if I want to revoke the commit 3, I have to provide commit ID of commit 2. Let's say I want to revoke commit 2 and commit 3. I want to revoke commit 2 and commit 3. Then what ID you will give? So in that situation, you have to provide commit 1 ID. So whatever commit ID you want to revoke, in git reset --soft command, you should provide one commit which is happened before that commit. So all the commits before id2, so commit 2, all the commits which happened after this commit, for example commit 3, commit 4, commit 5. So if you provide id of commit 2 here, then commit 3, 4 and 5, all those will be revoked from local repository. So all those commit will be revoked from local repository, but it will not touch the files from staging area and working directory, because we are using git reset --soft command. It will not touch staging area and working directory will not be impacted. Those changes will remain as it is. Only the commit will be revoked. So whatever commit you have provided ID, whatever commit ID you will provide in this, all the commits happened after that will get revoked. So this is all the theoretical we have discussed. Now we will see one practical example of using git reset --soft command. So now I will just go to my project. In C drive I have created my project folder which is empty currently. So I will just open this folder. Now what I will do, I will simply create 4 files in this folder. So I am just going to create 4 files. Let's say file 1, I will create one more text file, file 2, then I will create file 3 and file 4 as well. File 3, and let's add file 4 as well. So we have added 4 files in our project. My project folder contains 4 files. Let's add some content in that file as well. So I'm going to add some dummy text content. Let's say Apple, closing it. In file 2 also I am adding some content, some random content. And in file 4 also I am just adding some content, and I am saving this file, closing it. So we have added 4 files in our project, but it is still not having any version control in it because we haven't created any empty Git repository yet. So how to create or how to initialize empty Git repository? So let's open Git bash, and I want to create one empty Git local repository. So what is the command for that? Git init. So this command will initialize empty local Git repository. Now what I will do, so one by one I will add all these 4 files from working directory to staging area. For example, I have created file 1, file 2, file 3 and file 4 in working directory. Now I have to add all those 4 files into staging area. So let's say one by one I am adding those files. So how to add? Git add, let's say file 1, it will add file 1, not file 1, we have to provide extension as well. Git add file1 .txt. So it will add file1.txt to staging area. So now this file is into staging area, let's say like this. So we have added one file from working directory to staging area. Now we will, what I will do, I will commit this file from staging area to local repo as well. So local repo, I want to commit this file 1 from staging area to local repository. What is the command for that? Git commit -m, and we are doing the first commit. So I'm just adding the comment as first commit for file 1. So in first commit, we are adding file 1 to local repository. So I'm just executing this command. So now this file went to local repository by using commit 1. So in commit 1, which we have done, in which we have added file 1. Now what I will do, I will again add file 2, file 3, file 4. All these files I will one by one add to staging area and then local repository. So let's add one by one. So git add file2.txt. Then you can simply use git commit -m, and we have to provide comment for that commit. Let's say this is second commit, and which file we have added? File 2. Then we will also add git add file3.txt, and then we will commit that file 3 as well. Git commit -m third commit, and then we will do last one, that is git add file4.txt, and then we will add commit git commit -m fourth commit. So how many commit we have done? We have done 4 commits. So what we have done here, so in first commit we have added file 1 to staging area, and then that file is committed to local repo, that is commit 1. In commit 2, what I have done, I have added file 2 as well into staging area, and then we have completed the commit 2 for file 2 as well. Then we have done addition of file 3 in third commit, and in third commit that file also went to local repository, and then we have added file4.txt in staging area, and also we have done commit for file 4 as well. So we have done total 4 commits. In every commits we have added one new file in local repository. So how many commits is done? 4 commits are done. Now I want to see all the commit ID. So for using git reset command, what is the purpose of git reset -- soft? For undo the commit on local repository. So let me just put it like this. So first we have done commit 1, and then we have done commit 2, then we have done commit 3, then we have done commit 4. So I'm just copying it and I'm just adding it here. So this is the latest commit. Which was the latest commit? Commit 4 is the latest commit. So first commit, second commit, third commit, and fourth commit. Now what I will do, I want to check commit ID for all these 4 commits. So how to see the commit ID? So what is the command to see all the commit history? Git log --1 line. So this command will show you all the commit ID. If you see, this is the first commit we have done. This is the comment which we have added. So this is the commit ID for first commit. This is the commit ID for second commit. This is for third commit, and this is the most latest commit, that is the fourth commit which we have done. Now what I want to do is, and also how to check the staging area file. If you put the command git ls -files, it will show you the files which are present in staging area. If you see, all the 4 files are present in staging area, and ls command will show you all the files present in working directory. So all the 4 files present in working directory. Git ls -files will show you files present in staging area, and git log --1 line will show you all the commits which we have done, and every commit which files we have added. If you see, in commit 1 file 1 was added, in commit 2 file 2, in commit 3 file 3, and in commit 4 file 4. Now I want to revoke my commit 4. I want to revoke the commit 4 only from local repository by using git reset --soft. So when I want to revoke commit 4 from local repository, so how to perform that activity? So we can use git reset --soft, and then we have to provide the commit ID. So whenever we are working on revoking the commits, we should have commit ID, and we can get the commit ID by using git log --1 line. I want to revoke which commit? This one, commit 4. So for that, which ID you will provide? Are you going to provide the commit ID of 4th? No. So I have already explained that. So if you want to revoke the commit ID, so this commit I want to revoke, that is the 4th commit. So which commit ID I should provide? The commit ID before that. So 3rd commit. If I want to revoke the 4th commit, I want to revoke the changes of 4th commit, I should provide commit ID of 3rd commit. So when you provide this 3rd commit ID in git reset --soft, what it will do? It will revoke, or it will undo the commit which happened after this commit ID. So after this commit ID, whatever commits are happened, all those will be revoked by using git reset --soft command. So what I will do, I am just copying this commit ID. I am just copying the commit ID of 3rd commit, and then I will just copy it. And if you provide this into git reset --soft, let me just maximize the window a bit. Okay, so now what we will do, I want to revoke this 4th commit, so I have to provide the commit ID of 3rd commit. So it will revoke all the commits which happened after this 3rd commit. So 4th commit will be revoked. So let's provide that commit ID here. And what it will do, git reset --soft and this commit ID. So it will revoke the 4th commit from local repository only. It will not touch staging area file or working directory file. Staging area and working directory will remain unchanged. Staging area and working directory files will remain unchanged. It will only revoke the commit 4 from local repository. So let's execute this command. So let's press enter and execute this command. You will not see any output, but this commit is revoked now. So this fourth commit should be revoked now. So how to check this? So this commit should be revoked. So how to check this? We can again use git log -- one line command. And now if you see, only 3 commits are there. This fourth commit is removed now. So if you see in the history, earlier there was 4 commits, and now after executing git reset -- soft and the commit id which we have provided, third commit id, the commits which happened after third commit are revoked. So fourth commit is revoked. So there are only 3 commits now. So the commit id which we have given in git reset -- soft, that becomes the head of that becomes the most latest one now. That is the head of the branch, right? So that is pointing to head of that branch. That is the most latest commit now, third commit. So this one is removed from here. So commit 4 is revoked. But let's check staging files now. So let's check git ls -files. In staging area, if you see, all the 4 files are present. That means it is not touching staging area files. It is not touching the staging area by using git reset -- soft. It has only revoked the commit which happened after commit 3. It only revoked the commit 4. Staging area is unchanged, as well as working directory is also unchanged. Staging area and working directory, both the things are unchanged. It has revoked only the most latest commit. So we have provided the commit id of third commit. So it has revoked the fourth commit. We wanted to revoke the fourth commit, that is the most latest one. So we have to provide commit id of third commit. So it has revoked the fourth commit, right? So that is how we can use git reset -- soft command to revoke the commit. And now if I want to, if you see git log -- one line, now how many commits are there? 3 commits are there. And this time let's say I want to revoke the 2 commits now. So let's say I want to revoke second commit as well as third commit. I want to revoke second commit as well as third commit. In second commit we have added file 2, and in third commit we have added file 3. And I want to revoke this commit 2 and commit 3. I want to revoke both of this commit. Then which commit id should I provide in git reset -- soft command? Commit id of first commit, that is commit 1 id. So what is the commit id of first commit? This one. If you see, this is the commit id of first. So I will just copy this. After copying, I will just use git reset -- soft, and then I will just paste that commit id here. So what it will do? It will undo commit 2 and commit 3. So let's execute this. It has already done undoing of commit 2 and commit 3. How to check that? Let's say git log -- one line command. And now if you see, only one commit is present, that is the first commit. All the commits which happened after this first commit are revoked now. So these 2 commits are revoked. We have provided the commit id of first commit. So whatever commit happened after the commit 1 got revoked. And now let's check the staging files again. So how to check staging file? Git ls -files. If you see, staging files are as it is. So from staging area, nothing is changed. Staging area is still unchanged. Also working directory files are also unchanged. So that is the use of git reset command along with -- soft mode to revoke only the commit from local repository. So first point we have already seen. So we can only undo the commit on repository level, but without changing staging area or working directory. It will not touch staging area and working directory when you use git reset -- soft mode. So that is the example of git reset -- soft mode. So we will see git reset -- mixed mode in next session. So let's revise one more time. So we have three type of modes: git reset hyphen hyphen soft, git reset hyphen hyphen mixed mode, and git reset hyphen hyphen hard mode. So git reset will undo only the local repository commit. It will not touch staging area and working directory. If you use git reset hyphen hyphen mixed mode, it will undo the commit, and along with undoing the commit, it will also undo the staging area changes. But it will keep the working directory file unchanged. And in third mode, that is hard mode, it will undo that specific commit from repo level. It will also undo the staging level, and it will also undo the changes from working directory. That we will see in coming session. So that's it for git reset hyphen hyphen soft command, and it is useful in the situation where when you realize if you done some commit which was premature. The commit, if you accidentally do some commit and if you want to revoke it from the local repository, you can use git reset hyphen hyphen soft commit id. If you want to undo the fourth commit, you should provide the commit id of third commit, because whatever commit id you provide here, whatever commits happened after this id, happened after this commit, those will be revoked, right? So those will be revoked. So that point we have to remember. So that is the use of git reset hyphen hyphen soft command. In next session, we will see about how to undo commit on repo level, and also it will change the staging area by using git reset hyphen hyphen mixed mode. That we will see in next session. So thank you for watching this video.